complainant and the appellant came into contact with each other through an online dating app known as Tinder. They were in contact through Tinder and then exchanged telephone numbers. There was communication by phone over a week or slightly more than that. At that stage, they decided to meet for a date, which was arranged for the 30th of August 2015. They met at the Sphere in O'Connell Street, Dublin, with the intention of acquiring tickets for an All-Ireland football semi-final between Dublin and Mayo, which was taking place that afternoon. Tickets were expensive and not easy to come by. They spent the afternoon and early evening drinking in a number of public houses around Croke Park and Dublin Central area. They walked back into the city centre, had a drink in Parnell Mooney public house, and went to another licensed premises where partook in some dancing. They also spent time in Burger King, where the appellant consumed a burger. The appellant being Shad Bundy. The appellant then hailed a taxi. The pair had kissed briefly on the roadside. The appellant physically picked up the complainant and put her into the back seat. They went by taxi to appellant's address, I'm not going to say online. The house in question belongs to Shad Bundy's parents. There they sat in kitchen drinking tea for a time. Around 12:30 a.m. on the morning of the 31st of August 2015, they went to his bedroom and to bed. Thereafter, what occurred is hotly in controversy. The complainant alleges that the applicant forced himself on her, that she was orally raped, had her jeans and clothing forcibly removed from her, and was threatened that she would be killed. The appellant says that what occurred was consensual. He says the complainant was a willing participant in everything that occurred. Indeed, that she was taking the initiative. As a point of reference, it is convenient to set out the contentions of the party as to what occurred in the bedroom. This account of the prosecution case is taken from the complainant's direct evidence, and the language used reflects the same. She said that they went up to the bedroom. She said that she took off her shoes and that he, having gone to the bathroom, said, "Come on, we'll go to bed." She stated that other than removing her shoes and jacket, she was fully clothed. He asked her what time she had to get up at, and she said about 7 a.m. He said, "We'll have 7 hours sleep then." She got comfortable on the mattress. He put her arms around her. She commented that he kept going on about her jeans and saying, "Take off your jeans." The complainant had told the jury that she was wearing black skinny jeans and a black top at the time. She noted that he just kept going on about the jeans and that he started kissing her frantically, in brackets, in her words, "milling into me." She remembered kissing him back. He started pulling at her jeans and trying to pull them down and she was saying, "Stop." On the complainant's account, he got on top of her two legs. He put her hands around her neck and started strangling her. She said, "Please stop it." I'm not going to mention his name, Shad Bundy. "Please, you're hurting me." She kept saying, "Please, will you stop? You're hurting me." When she asked him to stop, he said, "Shut up, bitch, I'm going to kill you." He kept saying, "I'm going to kill you. Do you understand? Do you understand me? I am going to kill you." He stood up and started trying to take off her jeans. He pulled at her jeans, pulling really hard, grabbing everything, underwear and socks. At one point, he turned on the light. He stood up on the mattress and tried to put his penis in her mouth. She was sobbing at this stage, and he rammed his penis into her mouth. At one point, he left the bedroom and went to the bathroom. She covered herself with a sheet or something of that nature, but he came back and reefed it off her, in brackets. He got on top of her, put his hand over her mouth and started ramming his penis inside her. She does not know how long it lasted, but he was unable to maintain an erection. He commented, "You are not going to ruin my life. I am going to tell everyone you wanted it. There's cameras in this room so everyone knows you wanted it." At one point, he put a pillow over her face while he was unable to maintain an erection. He said that he had taken Viagra at one stage. He decided to go for a smoke. He put a jumper on at one point. He said, "Do you understand me? I'm going to kill you if you tell anyone. I'm going to put a knife out of the kitchen." She sought to use his phone, which was plugged into a charger beside the bed when he left the room, without success. She ran down the stairs. The key was in the back door, and she opened the door and ran out. The defence's case, as summarized in the revised written submission, is that the appellant agrees that there was kissing and that he couldn't maintain an erection. At her suggestion, he put his hands on her neck and spoke roughly to her as they engaged in sexual role play. He broke character on a couple of occasions as he was worried she might be uncomfortable. She assured him that she was not. On one occasion, she actually laughed. When interviewed by Gardaí, he made the full observations. "To be honest, it was all her. It was all her. She wanted it. That's what she wanted. She wanted me to choke her. I stopped 3 or 4 times to check on her, to ask if she was okay, because I wasn't comfortable with it. I was like, 'Are you into this?' She said, 'Shut up,' in brackets. Shad Bundy, keep going. I wasn't even having sex. I wasn't even choking her." No. That was his account of what was happening.